What is up, you guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so we're on our way to the gym right now, and I actually started a new workout split. So today it's Monday, and I'm doing chest, and I'm doing shoulders, and I'm doing biceps. I actually do that 3 days a week, so it's pretty insane. I'm gonna film it for you guys and then kind of just talk about my split, why I'm doing what I'm doing, how I'm trying to grow, and hopefully it's working, am I right? But yeah, guys, this is gonna be a good video. I have a lot of updates to give you and some exciting announcements, as well as just kind of talk about, like, I guess what was gonna happen in 2021 versus what is actually gonna happen in 2021 now. So exciting stuff. Maddie and I are gonna talk to you later, but enjoy the workout and drop a comment below if there's any questions you have about this specific workout or my workout split that maybe I don't cover in this video, but we'll see you there. All right, so this workout split honestly is a lot of fun in my opinion. It is super high volume. You know, I'm keeping the intensity high and I'm focusing on what I would say is my weak areas. So my favorite chest exercise of all time is probably this paused dumbbell bench. And if you can tell, I don't pause the dumbbell on my chest. Obviously this is a sped up clip, but I do not pause the dumbbell on my chest. I actually go outside my chest, pause for 1 to 2 seconds, and then press up. And honestly, like, it works like no other. And then follow that up with some cable flies. But yeah, guys, like, my weaknesses right now, the things that I'm working on are what the judges told me at the Summer Shredding Classic afterwards. I reached out and they gave me some feedback, and that feedback is that I need a bigger chest. I need, you know, more full upper chest and things like that. And also my arms need to increase in size. So I am focusing, you know, primarily on just boosting up my chest. I've kind of explained this before, but over time, my chest has become a huge weakness of mine. And it's something that just kind of catches up on you sometimes. Like, you know, my chest used to be actually a strength of mine, and then over time, it just became a huge weakness. So I'm trying to boost that up by increasing the frequency. So I am hitting chest and shoulders and biceps 3 times a week right now. Shoulders are actually probably like my strength, but at the same time, you can never have too big of shoulders in men's physique. So I'm hitting the shoulders hard and trying to just get them as big and as full as possible so that there can be no doubt when I'm on stage. So yeah, I do a lot of lateral raises. I always start with like these cable lateral raises and usually superset them with dumbbell lateral raises. I always go light and I pretty much always pause at the top of my lateral raises. So that's a huge tip for you guys that I would highly recommend. And as soon as you throw in those pauses, it really just like makes the focus on the delts so much greater than if you were to just not do it, especially if you're the type of person that feels your traps a lot when you're doing lateral raises. Just start to incorporate pauses and go a lot lighter, and I think that'll fix that problem. And yep, so I also do rear delts a lot right now to try to just boost the overall fullness of the shoulders. And I think from the back too, the rear delts are like totally overrated sometimes. Like your back shot, a lot of it, it just increases the aesthetics of it if you have the rear delts that are popping out too. And yeah, biceps, I've really struggled with biceps because I feel them working, but they just don't really grow that much. So when I'm nice and full and pumped up, I think my arms look great, but when I'm not and when I'm lean, that's when they start to struggle, especially on stage. So once again, in men's physique, you really can never have too big of arms. But anyway, that was the workout, guys. Make sure to give this one a try and let me know what you think. But yeah, there we go. Whew, what a week, what a year, what a month.
What a life.
All right, you guys, so the point of this little couch chit chat that we're gonna have is we want to tell you guys like all of our exciting plans that we got going on this year, and also go into like what was gonna happen this year, that like some crazy stuff that got pretty much just canceled, and how we're making up for it to make sure that this is pretty much just like the best year of our lives. It does like I think it affects the channel a lot. It affects our businesses a lot, just like the future of what we're doing quite a bit. So it's gonna be a fun chat. Let's just roll into this thing.
Man, what should we start with? We've had so many different plans. Well, let's start with the first plans that we had for January 2021.
Okay, so I guess to rewind, in about August of 2020. So at this point, COVID is, hey Daisy, COVID is like kind of slowing down a little bit. It's getting better. The numbers and the stats are getting all better and stuff. So we're thinking like, heck yeah, this thing's coming to an end, and let's like make up for this crappy year and just have the craziest 2021. And we knew that our apartment lease was ending in like January, February time. So we were thinking around February or March of 2021, let's do something crazy. Let's move somewhere awesome. And keep in mind, like, we both own online businesses. Maddie, if you don't know, she is an online coach as well, and she's the CEO of Strong Daily. And you know what I do as well, so we do the same thing. So we can work literally from anywhere in the world.
And this is also before we had Daisy. So we literally had nothing tying us down to any specific location. So we started to kind of think about that and the freedom that could come with that. And we were like, all right, we got this like time next year, like we're still free and our businesses are rolling to where we're able to like financially be okay with like both of us full-time in our own businesses, which we can do from anywhere in the world.
All we need is Wi-Fi and a computer.
Wi-Fi and computer. So we started looking into becoming what they call digital nomads. And our first plan was
Hong Kong.
He always says I have to say specifically Hong Kong,
yes,
not actual China. Hong Kong, that first, and then we were gonna hit up Bali. And we're gonna go to those two places were our first official plan. And then after that, we were just gonna kind of see where life took us.
Yeah.
Where the year took us.
Yeah, so I'm just like super interested in just Asian culture. We both love Asian food in general, and I've always thought that Hong Kong was just a really cool city. So I remember just kind of sitting here in August and we're like, hey, let's just like look into it. Like, let's see if it's in our price range and everything like that. And we found a few places. I think we were narrowing it down to like maybe 2 places at the point when we're like, we're freaking doing this thing. And you can only, without like a certain visa, you can only be there for 3 months. So the plan was to be there for anywhere between 1 and 3 months, depending on how much we liked it. And like I can't stress enough, like this was happening. This was our 2021 plan. Like, we were moving to Hong Kong and we figured it all out and everything. And we had a really cool place. Like, there's these 2 places we're choosing between. It was right by this awesome park, and it was just gonna be unbelievable. Such an amazing experience. And where I was looking at the gyms, I was calling for like these little office spaces, and it was gonna be crazy.
He still gets calls from China.
They still call me like, hey, you interested? I'm like, I wish, except anyway, we're getting there in a second. But yeah, we were gonna be there for like 1 to 3 months, depending on how much we liked it. And then we were legally at that point we had to leave. So Maddie was like, let's go to Bali. That was like her destination. Like, we're both excited for both places, but like Maddie especially was like super into Bali.
That's a dream. I would love to be there for like a month or 3 months.
Yeah.
1 to 3 months was the plan for Bali too.
Yeah. Yeah, Bali, you have a little bit more freedom where you can literally like fly to Vietnam and then like fly back and then you can stay for another few months or so. So Bali was going to be pretty chill, and Bali's way more affordable than Hong Kong. Although Hong Kong still was like in our price range and stuff. Yeah, that was our plan, and we were following all these like, you know, certain people and like these like
we'd watch digital nomad videos all the time, like, on YouTube.
We were so excited. I was so excited to announce it to you guys too. And then COVID
continued,
kept going. Yeah,
and started to shut down again.
Yeah,
it was during the second round of shutdowns and like travel restrictions that we were like, all right, this probably isn't gonna happen. Yeah,
it got to the point where, I mean, right now, like literally you can still check. Hong Kong just said we're closed indefinitely. And so we thought like, okay, maybe we could just wait it out. But like literally still, they're just still closed indefinitely. Like, we don't know how long it's gonna be. It could be another month. It could be another year. Like, we don't know. And same with Bali. Bali's closed too, technically. Although I do have like a friend there right now who's, I don't know how he wiggled his way in. I think it was like for business or something. Super jealous. But like, we just hit the point where we realized we can't just pause our lives forever. As hard as it was, because this is like what we wanted to do so badly. And we were looking forward to it. COVID already ruined our Italy trip. We had planned for like almost 2 weeks in Italy over the summer, which was canceled. We had plans to go to Hawaii, which got canceled. Like, my shows got canceled. I mean, I don't want to complain. Everyone got effed up by COVID, but this one stung a lot. So I guess we just had to kind of like figure out a way to work around that and still make 2021 an epic year. And so we have new plans now
that are COVID proof.
To start, one, I got the truck I wanted, which you already know. I made a video about it. But the plan was to not get a new car, because what was I going to do with my new car sitting in the US while we were living in Asia and Southeast Asia? Like, no point. So once we realized like that can't happen, I was like, all right, well, I'm getting my truck. So got a truck, Ford Ranger 2020. It's great. I love it. And that was kind of like one thing that I got to treat myself with. And then the other thing is just realizing like we definitely do want to move and live somewhere that we feel inspired by. And so I don't think I've really said this on YouTube, so there's a lot of people that don't know this, but
we are packing it up, leaving here, going to Arizona.
Yes.
Phoenix, Arizona is the new location 1 month from now. We just decided like the next best thing to living abroad and traveling around was living somewhere warm. We know it gets really hot there in the summer, but warm year-round, where we can live an active lifestyle and just kind of be happy in the ways that we want to be happy.
Yeah, it's like if we really made like a list of what we love to do with our lives and what type of place we'd like to live, like Arizona fits it pretty well.
Yeah, like just the day-to-day flow of like how we like to go about our day.
Yeah, I mean like 300 days of sunshine. Some people be like, oh, but it gets so hot. They're like, yep, it does. It gets hot. You know, I'm sure we'll complain about it being too hot for a few months, but I mean, we live in Nebraska where it also gets too hot and too humid. And then in the winter, it's too cold. So it's either too hot or too cold for literally like 9 out of 12 months. So I don't want to hear it. We're excited. I can be too hot for 3 months, okay?
Yeah, and the other thing is it's like a really good central location to the type of things that we like to do.
Yeah.
Like going to California to the beach, it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, super casual. We could do that on the weekend. We have the freedom to go places, especially if this COVID thing continues. We can utilize like the area that's around us still and better. And like we'll be close to some mountains in Arizona, closer to like Las Vegas,
like Flagstaff,
all that, the Grand Canyon. Well, it's just the lifestyle that we want to live. And it's adventurous without having to like go abroad and travel adventurous.
Yeah.
Which maybe 2022 will be the year we move to China, because we signed a 1-year lease at an apartment complex in Arizona. So who knows, maybe we'll hit up the digital nomad life a year from now, or we'll probably get into a house.
Yeah, so I mean, we are really excited, and part of this too is like we've always wanted a dog. Like I'm a dog person. I've grown up with dogs my entire life, and Maddie really wanted a dog too. And obviously, like we weren't gonna get a dog and then move to Hong Kong. So just like deciding this, in a sense, is a relief and a blessing in disguise, because now we have Daisy, who wants to come inside right now.
And we love her so much.
Yeah, Daisy's great. Like she's the dream puppy, and so there's blessings in disguises, and now like we get to really focus on our businesses maybe a little bit more than if we were living abroad, where maybe we were distracted by like just living in a different country,
creating travel content instead of fitness content.
Yeah, so like, and Arizona seriously is the perfect place for our businesses and just for fitness in general. And a lot of like my guys that I train and I coach are like feeling inspired at the moment too to maybe like move with us to Arizona and just kind of create like a cool fitness hub, and same with some of Maddie's friends as well. So like, who knows what's gonna come from this, but it's just crazy. Like, I guess the life lesson is, there's a few of them. Do crazy stuff with your life. You only live once. That's the motto.
Make plans,
but like, be flexible.
Make crazy plans, but yeah, don't get your heart too attached to your plans. But be adventurous enough to push yourself to like do the things that you actually want to do. Yeah,
and then also if your plans don't, happen the way that you wanted them to, there's still a way to make life great. So I mean, like, yes, our Hong Kong and Bali thing can't happen at the moment, but like the stuff that is gonna happen, it's gonna be epic. We're gonna have a great time. Like, and literally in 4 weeks we move. So
yeah, we've given ourselves the opportunity to get excited about something else. Like it wasn't just like, well, we can't go to Hong Kong and Bali and we're gonna be all depressed about it. Like we were like, all right, let's find something else.
Yeah.
Let's find something else
We're not
that we
staying
can
here.
do that's not gonna get ruined by COVID.
We can still eat Chinese food every day if we want to in Phoenix. It won't be the same, but who knows what's gonna happen, but it was gonna be good, but it's still gonna be good, basically. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you would go down, give it a like. We'll see you in the next video, and soon we'll be able to make videos in sunny Arizona, where it's much warmer and a lot less snow than in Nebraska.
Give it a like if you think we should move to Arizona, if you're on board with that idea.
Yes, and also if you know how to move across the world with a dog, a big dog.
Yeah, leave us some tips.
If there's a way to do that, then hey, maybe 2022, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Leave us some tips in the comments on how we could bring Daisy as a full-grown dog to live with us in China.
Yeah,
on our plane. How do you do that?
Our apartment in Hong Kong was gonna be so small. it was very small.
It was like smaller than an American studio room. Like there's no kitchens in apartments.
It was
there.
the size of a kitchen.
Everyone just eats out all the time. It was the size of a kitchen.
And the thing is, like, oh no, we have to eat out every single day.
But we were so excited.
Oh darn, we have to eat Hong Kong street food. Like,
darn.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye.